Hi LCS students, it's Mrs. Peterson here. Today we're going to be learning about a Japanese artist named Yayoi Kusama. Let's get started. Before we talk about the artist herself, I want to show you her most famous type of art. It is called an infinity room. Infinity means that something goes on forever and ever and ever. Yayoi Kusama creates the illusion of infinity by putting objects in a room that is filled with mirrors on the wall. This is just an example of Yayoi Kusama standing in an infinity room. Let's click this link to see a little bit about her artwork. This website does take a few seconds to load, but it is well worth the wait. This is an interactive website from the New York Times that shows 360 views of her artwork, which means I can take my mouse and scroll all around the room. This room is filled with pumpkins and it has mirrors on the wall. So you can see how the room works. There's a lady standing inside of it and the walls have mirrors, and then there's a bunch of objects on the floor that reflect, so they look like they go on forever. Now, some of these rooms are very bright and some of these rooms are darker, so it looks like nighttime when there's twinkling lights set up in the room. I'm just moving my mouse around. This room is filled with polka dots, one of Yayoi Kusama's favorite things to make. And finally, this room is once again filled with lights. This one almost looks to me like a city all lit up at nighttime or a galaxy. Let's get out of this and go to our presentation. So these are just some images of Yayoi Kusama's infinity rooms. You can see that this one looks very similar to the one we saw in the video, where the walls are covered in mirrors and there's spheres with polka dots hanging. This is another room where we can see the walls have mirrors. And this one, she has different balls of light in a geometric pattern that looks like it goes on forever, to infinity. So who is Yayoi Kusama? Kusama is a Japanese artist who is over 90 years old. For over 60 years, she has made different types of art, including drawings, paintings, photographs, installation, and performance works. Kusama's work is deeply influenced by the dreams and visions she had as a child, in which the world was covered in polka dots. And she has covered her paintings, drawings, and sculptures. Remember, sculptures are art that stands up, with layers of dots, nets, squiggles, and stickers. She is widely considered to be the most popular artist in the world. Even though she is now an old woman, she loves to make artwork every single day, and she still continues to paint. She also likes to dress like her artwork, so you will often see her in outfits that she designed to match her art. And here is a drawing of Yayoi hard at work. She's matching the painting that she's working on. So her painting has polka dots, the walls have polka dots, the floor has polka dots, she has on a polka dot dress, and even her dog is covered with polka dots. If you would like to learn more about Yayoi Kusama's life, you can read the book Yayoi Kusama, From Here to Infinity by Sarah Suzuki. One other thing that Yayoi Kusama is most famous for is her pumpkins. She loves to paint pumpkins. So here she is standing in front of one of her pumpkin paintings, which of course she covered in polka dots because she absolutely loves to paint polka dots. She's even wearing a hat that's shaped and painted like a pumpkin, so she can match her artwork. Here are some of Yayoi Kusama's pumpkin sculptures. Remember, a sculpture is art that stands up. So each pumpkin may be a different color, but they're all covered with polka dots. And in the one picture, you can see her wearing an outfit that matches the table and the walls. Here is a painting that Yayoi Kusama made of a variety of different pumpkins. They are all different colors, but they're all covered in dots. Here she is with another very large sculpture of a pumpkin, and it's sitting in a room that is also covered in polka dots. These pumpkins we saw earlier in the video of the infinity room. This is a pumpkin infinity room where the walls are covered with mirrors, and on the floor are pumpkins that light up. If you were to go inside of the infinity room, like these two people, you would see that the pumpkins look like they go on forever and ever. They go to infinity. Thank you so much for learning a little bit about Yayoi Kusama with me.